Hey, how's it going? I wanted to give a quick update, recap on the last couple of weeks or so. As many of you know, it's been a crazy season of life for my family, but certainly a blessed season of life. And so thankful for all of you who have reached out just to say that you've been thinking of us, praying for us. As our first son, Paxton David, was born about 2.5 weeks ago. He was 8 pounds, 3 ounces, and he is doing great. Mom's doing great. Life is crazy right now. We're figuring out what, how this thing works with being parents, and so we're learning day by day, obviously. But thank you guys for all of you who have reached out a lot. I know a lot of you have sent in your encouragements through text or email or however you've reached out. So thank you very much. It means a lot to us. And yeah, it's been a crazy season so far, and we're just soaking up every minute of it. But it's been good. It's been really good. So thank you for that. This past weekend, I was actually on the road. I did a travel date down in South Alabama. I did a student camp with a couple other ministry friends and some new ministry friends, and we did a camp for a church down there, and it was just an incredible weekend. Actually, 41 students gave their life to Christ on Saturday night, this past Saturday night, which was just incredible. Just nothing that we did, but just certainly God was really moving in that student group and in that community, and so it was fun to be a part of. I led the worship for the weekend, and then we had a couple other artists come in and do different concerts and things like that. So it was super fun to partner with them. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is just kind of an update on album stuff. If you read one of my previous emails that I sent out, by the way, if you're not on my newsletter, I'll have a link in the description here if you want to jump on that newsletter. A lot of times I send out information on that's kind of new, and so if you want to keep up with what's going on, definitely check that out. But a couple weeks ago, I think I sent out a newsletter just saying that I was working on a new album and hopefully get that out sometime this year, and that is still true. I'm super excited about that. I'm in what's called the planning stages for the album right now, which means kind of narrowing it down and deciding which songs are going to make the album, and deciding like musically the direction of the album and things like that, people I want to work with, and so I'm super excited about that. The only only question mark really is with trying to figure out this new parent thing at the same time, and so I would love to give you a firm date about when that's going to be happening, but all I can say is hopefully sometime in the spring or summer is when the album will be released. But I can say for sure that here very soon, maybe within 3 or 4 weeks, I will release a single, and that will be on Spotify and things like that right away. And then shortly after that, I will release another single. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that. So definitely be on the lookout for a couple new singles from me in the very near future, and then like I said, hopefully a full album, full project that will hit sometime maybe spring or summer, depending on how well I can figure out this parent thing and music thing all at the same time, and we're still figuring that out. So but thanks again for all of your prayers and encouragements. Thanks for all of you who support my music ministry. Just wanted to give you a real quick update about what's been going on, and I may do one of these little updates a little bit more frequently, just so people can kind of feel like they're in the know. Sometimes I fall down on that job, and so I just want to make sure everybody feels like they know what's going on, because I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it without your prayers. I wanted to end with one of my favorite verses, and our son Paxton, if you didn't get the newsletter earlier, Paxton, the front end of that name is Pax, which is Latin for peace. And so our family has always been, we've always kind of had anxiety that has kind we've battled with throughout the years, different seasons of our lives. And so we really chose his name purposefully because Pax in Latin means peace. And so we really wanted to be purposeful about combating anxiety, even with his name. We wanted him to bring peace to our family, but also be a peacemaker as well. And so this is just one of the verses that's been very near and dear to us over the years. And this is Philippians 4, 6, and 7. And it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." So that's a prayer of mine for everybody out there as well, just that God's peace would guard your hearts and minds. Stay close to him and he will stay close to you. I know he has been faithful to our families throughout the years to just bring us peace in some of the most trying times in our life. And so I'm thankful to him for being that peace to us. And I know that he will be that peace for you as well. So again, thank you guys so much for supporting us and praying for us. And so we thank you for that. And I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.